Welcome back to another episode of Money Talks, or something. And bear with me today, I have a fucking crazy weird headache I woke up with, so it's gonna be fucked up. But wanted to kind of talk about something that I've been thinking of recently. And the more people I meet and talk to and such and learn, I feel there's this thing such as like a psychological foundation. And what I mean by that is like people are kind of truly who they are or who they were as a kid. Like that is your foundation. Like psychologically, how you approach things, how you deal with things, how things affect you immediately, often are tied to how you did as a kid, and how you dealt with those situations, how that made you feel, how you did all of those things, and I feel like it really does carry over through everything. I mean, if you really were to ask people, about like their childhood and how they grew up and how they are, then if you actually spent enough time around them, I feel like for everybody, it would kind of match up to be like, for example, like, were you a bitchy, complainy kid that was just like, my God, you threw fits all the time, you were kind of allowed to throw fits, maybe even throwing a fit made you get your way. So you're just like, I'm fucking. You kind of even, why do Karens exist? Why are 60-year-old people throwing themselves on the ground screaming like a little child? Well, because they've probably been doing that for their whole life. It's just only now does everyone have a goddamn camera and shit, and we can film them and make fun of them online. But it's like at the end of the day, it's like were you a type of kid that handled things well? Were you kind of like calm and collected, and even through chaos, you figured out a way how to navigate things? You're gonna fucking be that way as an adult. Or were you the kid that absolutely crumbled in chaos and just looked for help and just went, oh my God, I need help? Those things will carry over. And now, of course, I'm not completely like disregarding the fact that we can evolve and change and learn, right? But that's why I kind of mean foundation. Now, no matter how much we change and learn, those things I think will kind of psychologically always be there. Like we will always carry that kind of mentality we had back then with us forever. Were we always in high stress environments growing up? Were you always worried about this, worried about that, thinking about this, thinking about like just always in your fucking head? Well, you'll probably fucking be like that as an adult as well. Were you the type of kid that was just like, I don't really give a fuck about anything, things kind of just bounced off you, you were just like, whatever? I mean, for the most part, of course, we all get affected by things, but like for the most part, where you just like things kind of just didn't really pierce you too much. Like you were kind of born with thick skin. You're gonna fucking be that way as an adult, and I feel like too with all these things, as we grow older, unless we go out of our way to consciously make changes in that department, or to do something different, or whatever, I think it's always going to be the same. You're not ever going to grow past the things that affected you as a kid. Like for example, I feel you can always tell when you talk to someone enough who got bullied as a kid and who didn't. And as much as it does sound like a dick thing to say, I do feel sometimes you can't, even people who are 67, I mean, way older, And they got bullied as a kid way back when. You know, you can fucking sense it sometimes. You can kind of go, you're bullied. Did you get bullied as a kid? Because you're kind of fucking sensitive. You're kind of fucking real defensive and shit, like real quick. Like, did you get bullied as a kid? Because it kind of fucking seems like it. You know, and like all I'm saying, but that's what I mean by like a psychological foundation. Like, all those kind of things will forever kind of just be you. I mean, that's just, you're going to be that kid that got bullied. And unless you were, like, again, were you the type of kid that when you got bullied, did you fight back? Did you show the bully, hey, I'm not going to be this easy target? Or were you just, you got bullied? You're going to be that way when you grow up. You're going to be either a fighter or someone that just goes, oh, stop it, no, please. Like that, I mean, again, but, again, not disregarding the fact that we can learn and we can evolve. But I think even if you were the kid that got bullied, and now you've turned into the person that likes to fight back or whatever, I think foundationally, you're still that kid that would rather just not have that happen anyway. You know, I feel like the kids that were willing to fight back and push back were the kids that were alright with that. They were, oh, okay, you want the shit? Let's fucking go. Let's go. You want the shit? And there were some kids that were like, nah, I don't eat that. No, I just want to fucking do my homework. Like, those kind of things will carry over. And I'm saying, like, even if, like, were you a bully? Were you a bully as a kid? That'll probably carry over as well. Like, all those things. Were you kind of a slow fucking learner as a kid? Like, you went through many mistakes over and over and over, and you kept doing the same bullshit over and over and over. Like, you're probably gonna be that way as an adult too. Like, if you were the type of kid that you made a few mistakes, but you were like able to understand and catch yourself and go, oh, that's what I'm doing, and that's why that's happening, and let me stop doing that. If you're the type of kid that's just like, I'm just gonna do what I want to do, and then that's why life's not working out for you, I'm shocked. I'm just saying, that's what I kind of mean. That's what I've kind of like, I've been pondering recently, and you know, and the older I get, the more people I meet, the more I can kind of stack this information together and go like, it's kind of fucking the same for everybody. Like, the more you get to know people, and the more you actually see how they react to things, how they think about things, how they whatever, it's kind of fucking, I don't know what this is. It's kind of connected, is what I'm trying to show with this. I'm not trying to show docking. It's not two sword fighting penises. It's all connected. You know, it's like that will carry with you forever, unless again you consciously make the decision to change that. Which, I mean, how many fucking people on this planet Earth could even honestly and actually do that with themselves? To go like, oh, well, I suck in that department. Let me change. Stop. I mean, you hear more so, I think, from people that just go, but that's just how I am. But that's just me. No, it's who you allow yourself to be. You stupid bitch. And of course, it's a joke. I'm not actually saying you stupid bitch. You're just a stupid bitch. No, it's just, I really do think this psychological foundation kind of thing, I mean, it really bodes true. I mean, the more you really even, like, honestly understand yourself. You know, you analyze, you know, not obviously other people. I mean, of course, most of the time I could do this with other people because I've done it with myself so fucking much. That I can go, oh, I understand myself in that way so deeply, I could even see it in other people as well. It's kind of like what the thing, I'm not trying to just be like, I'm fucking judging everybody. Let me clear that up. I'm not like fucking just judging everybody and like, oh, you gotta fucking, you got shit. Like, no, we all got shit. I got shit. You got shit. We all got shit. And I'm not trying to disregard my shit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, but I mean, the psychological foundation thing is something that just, it seems like an interesting idea to me because of how true it is pretty much every time. I mean, you learn about people, you learn about those things, and then you watch them just do things, and you're like, yeah, that makes sense. that checks out. I think it's an interesting thing to think about, honestly. And if you really, start to dive deep into that, I feel like you could really give a lot of understanding to people. Like, oh, that's why you think like that, or oh, that's why you do that thing, or oh, that's why you react in that way, or, like all those kind of things. Like, I feel like this kind of thinking can help you to understand people better in that way. To really like when you hear stories they tell you, to really listen, and to really understand people. So I know most people today are so far up their own fucking ass they can't even see that they are, because they're so far in the dark that they're like, no, but I'm about everyone and I love everything and everybody. No, you don't. You're about your fucking self. You're all about your fucking self because you've probably been that way since a kid. I'm saying, like, most of this shit could be tied to be like, you're probably that way as a kid. Now, I will play devil's advocate for my own argument and say that there are some times when you see the entitled people that are like, I deserve this and I need so much and give me everything. It can be, in my experience from watching people and learning and knowing them, it could either be from I grew up with that, I ask for it and I get it. And that's all I know. So it's not even really like, it's kind of entitlement, but to them it's just fucking, oh, this is how the world is in my perspective. I ask for it, I get it. If I throw a fucking fit and start screaming, I get what I want, and it's worked since I was a child. I'll just keep doing it. Like, well, for real though, I mean, we've seen a lot of adults. I'm sure we've all experienced all types of people that act like that. You're like, are you 7 years old or 35? I can't tell. No, yeah. I don't want to make this one too long, because I feel like it doesn't need to be. I don't need to make this episode too fucking long. So I feel like I just kind of want to plant that idea out there. And then, just kind of like give other people, if you hear this and even give a fuck, the opportunity to go, you know what? Oh shit. Like, even if you're in yourself and other people, and then, like I said, like, it could help you to understand them. Like, oh, when you see that fucking person in the supermarket screaming and, oh, fucking, but I didn't. Oh, Karen's on the fucking floor screaming, or like, when you see that, you go, yes, that is ridiculous and absurd, and what are you doing? But with that mindset, you could go, well, that's just how you were as a fucking kid, and you've never done anything else. You've never tried another tactic of getting your way. So you're just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna get loud and obnoxious until I get my way, and then I'll stop. I'm just gonna keep poking you until you fucking give me what I want. I'm just gonna keep fucking. I'll sit here all day. I'll just keep poking you until you give me what you want. I want it. I want what I want. Like, yeah. Those are the people that also grew up like that. Like, if you didn't have, and okay, to continue what I was saying before, the privilege about the entitlement, because I go off fucking tangents, it's early in the morning, I have a headache, shut up. with entitlement, it could come from two different places. Like, let me backtrack. So it could come from the fact you grow up with it, and I go, oh, all I know is asking for it and I receive. Ask, ye shall receive. All my whole life, that's all I know. Or, you could have nothing. You could have nothing growing up, and then when you grow up, you kind of feel, I mean, not entitled, but I mean, you can kind of place it in the same category. I'm just like, I fucking deserve some shit now. You know? So you're like, you kind of get, that's what I'm saying, I'll play devil's advocate with my own argument. I'm just like, you know, I mean, yes, as those foundations matter and may actually impact us throughout our entire lives, there are also case to case, obviously, because not everything's all fucking black and white. I know, I mean, but you would have nothing to fucking talk about if you just went, oh, the world's not all black and white. That's fucking everything's all. You'd have nothing to fucking talk about. So, I mean, well, let's look at it from a fucking perspective that's kind of more just like, hey, if you're fucking this stupid, fucking annoying kid, you'll be a fucking stupid, annoying adult. Most likely. So, I mean, I'm just like saying, you get the entitlement from having shit forever, or you can get the entitlement for having nothing and feeling like you now, like, I fucking want shit finally. Like, give me stuff. I want everything. So you kind of, I mean, you get the same destination, different road, you know, or whatever you want to call it. Like, you get the same fucking result with two very polar opposite fucking experiences. So again, I know, it's not all black and white, it's not just, oh, if you're fucking like this, you're gonna be like that forever. I understand. But again, no one would have anything to fucking talk about if we all just went, oh, but everything is fucking, like, let's fucking, come on now. Come on now. But yeah, I mean, that's basically the premise of this thought that I've been having. I mean, not even just recently. I mean, it's been growing for years. And the more I learn and know and see and do whatever, and it makes sense. It makes sense. It might not be fucking cut clear and fucking direct, but I think for the most part, how we grew up as children, and those first years of us experiencing life, I think really do, in some ways, matter the fucking most. I mean, they do. I mean, that will forever be your psychological foundation. I mean, even they say, I mean, I'm not a fucking baby expert. I don't even have a child. I have a cat and a dog. This is the closest thing I've ever had to a child. They say babies who are neglected, like, they might not be totally consciously like we are as adults, because they're still developing and shit. But they say, like, babies you neglect, babies, if you were to take a baby and it's just like sucking on a pacifier, doesn't know shit, and you go, fuck you, baby. Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. And you just do that to it every day. It's psychologically fucking with that child. Even though that child's not like, I don't really understand it. But once they do understand things, that's going to be fucking deep-rooted in the fucking brain. That you were, fuck you, baby, fuck you. Every fucking day, they were like, oh, wow, what is this feeling? Like, it's not good. So, yes, maybe it's not clear-cut and dry. It's not all black and white. But I feel like it has some legs. So psychological foundation shit has some legs. Because you can definitely fucking see it in people if you're fucking open to it and actually looking and watching. Well, yeah, that's basically it. It was all the points I wanted to hit. It was just like this random spur of the moment thing. I was about to fucking stream some Hitman, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a little money talk video real quick. So, spur of the moment, just want to make this little video. If you have watched this far, I appreciate yous. I loves yous. Thank you for watching. And, yeah, I mean, fucking give it some thought. Or don't. I don't, or don't. Or just do what the fuck you're gonna do anyways. I mean, I mean, come on. As a content creator, you go like, subscribe, comment. Bitch, they're gonna do 0 of those things if they want to. If they don't want to do them, they're not gonna do them. I'm just saying. Like, subscribe, comment. On that note, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll fucking see ya in the next one.